Right, to the nitty gritty about keto again. So this time, I've been seeing a lot of people have been in touch with me over this keto, but now it's not keto, not the keto diet now it's the keto drinks. So, yeah, I've told you once before that Paul Kelly, Healthy Box, they're trialing the meals now. They picked 25 people to do this keto on, and it seems like the new craze and whatever. And from back when I done that first video, it was just cause I'd done it. I was new to the game and whatever. So since then, I've seen like, there's been so much positivity about it. I've had loads of messages. All my friends and people I know just like kicked into me about it. But I've seen like, you know, experts and like nutritionists and MMA nutritionists and so on and so forth. And I've seen a few comments about that. Well, I've seen a few comments like, oh, Till's just saying all this because he's in a contract or he's getting money. I could get Paul Kelly here right now. The company that I'm doing the keto drinks with now offered to sponsor me, I don't know how many times, and I was just like, no, I'm not interested. But then I'm working with them now is because I trialed the keto for 2 weeks and them keto drinks, which I had to buy myself. I had to go on the link where you go to buy them, and I had to buy them myself as well. And it's just like changed me training since I've been on them. Every morning, I fast every morning, and every morning I turn up the gym. We do about 2.5 to 3 hours training, and it just gets me to I'm just flying. It's like, whether it works for you, as I've said this before, I don't really give a fuck. It works for me, and I'm just letting you know about it. So from when I trialed, obviously, the keto diet and the keto drinks with it, ketosis, etc., they work for me. So I'm just passing it on. Do you know what I mean? Then you've got like these experts who look terrible, by the way. They all look in shit shape. So I don't know what you're eating and what you're doing or what you're saying, but it ain't working. And they're commenting, they're like, it's bad and it's this until you should be on carbs. I done keto for 2 weeks. I'm off it now. I'm off it. And man's eating clean. Man's eating fucking steaks and potatoes. I'm flying. I done the keto for 2 weeks. We said we'll try something new. We'll trial it. As I told you, me, Paul Kelly and Colin trialed it with the drinks. Fuck, there is somewhere. No, with the drinks. And since I've come off keto, obviously maintaining you know, clean eating through the week and over weekend, you know, I'm never gonna lie to you, I do have like a little bottle of pop and bottle of Coke and chocolate bar, but maintaining a you know, healthy eating. Don't diet. Fighters don't diet. Eat clean. Do you know what I mean? With a Healthy Box and Geffen. But I've stayed on the drinks. So this is what I've done. When I came off keto, I stopped taking the drinks, right? And every morning when I pick Colin up, a few mornings, yeah, we'd stop and either get like a Red Bull or something, yeah? So I wanted to do this just for me own. I wanted to test this because, you know, Red Bull's meant to give you energy and for whatever, for training. So when I come off keto for 2 weeks, I didn't have no keto drinks yet. And not to say that my training went to shit, but I was picking Colin up and like every odd morning I'd stop, I'd get a Red Bull. Colin actually hasn't had any Red Bulls, it was more me. And there was just no change, the Red Bull was doing anything. So then, just last week, that's just gone. I thought, right, I'll get back on, another week before, I thought I'll get back on these keto drinks and let's see. So I tested it different. So I was putting the powder, the caffeine, the charge one, yeah, in my shaker. And I was having it during my run. So I do like a 40 to 45 minute run, Fridays and Saturdays a sprint. So during my run I'd have it and to get ready for pads, and then for after that, grappling, wrestling, circuits, etc. And I was just absolutely flying on it, like just flying. Like, I went up to Colin on Friday, I said, good week, Colin. He just went, the best week you've ever had, Till. He was like, it was a pleasure to do pads with you. He was like, I wanted to do more. And I did this. Everyone knows what pads are like Colin are like. It's pressure, it's constant movements and shots and stuff. It's very different from, let's say, boxing pad work. I'm not saying it's any better or any worse. For me, it's better for what I do. Colin's pads are unbelievable. And he was just like, Dad, it was such a pleasure. I want to do more. And I was like, I want to do more, Col. And then he was giving me choices and options. Sometimes he was like, do you want to do an extra round? I was like, come on, let's get that extra round done, or let's do this. And then on sparring days, I was coming in and he was like, do you want to do pads before sparring, Till? Because I want you fresh for sparring, I want your shoulders fresh. And I was like, let's do pads, Colin. And that's me. I'm a motivated trainer anyway. I love training hard, but I'm going to give a lot of credit to this keto drink. Now, I had a friend at the house the other day and he wants to use it for his girl. Now, I would suggest, if you're going to get these keto drinks, yeah, and if you're going to use them, I would take half of the powder if you're going to train. If you're going to get the charged one, I'd take half of it before training and half after, or half during, preferably after. If you're a girl or you're, let's say, you know, a small man, let's say around 60 to 65, 70 kilos. If you're bigger than that, yeah, wallop the whole lot. I'm about 90 kilos, 89, 90 kilos, 91. So I was walloping the whole lot during runs, but it just absolutely just put me on fire for training. I was like, said to Colin, I said on Friday, I said, I'm going to do a little 2-day fast just to like clean my system, just to have water. On the Saturday, should I want one of these drinks? And he was like, you can have one, because you can have a cup of coffee while you're fasting and it's like caffeine in it, same thing. But I never, but not that it's an addiction or nothing, but these drinks are really, really good. So that's why I'm saying it. You got all like these experts and nutritionists and you're all looking terrible shape and you all wake up at 5 in the morning and scream fucking positivity and this and that, and you all, we hate yous. We don't like your type of people. Just shut the fuck up and get done with your work and stop. You've never done a weight cut in your life. You don't know what fucking clean eating is. You just fucking chat a load of shit on Instagram and give your opinion out where it's not wanted. I know what I'm doing. Whether I win or lose on the 25th or the 26th of July, that's irrelevant. I know what I'm doing and my team knows what I'm doing. I'm going to take advice from people like Paul Kelly and Colin Ellen. Paul Kelly, who studied nutrition his whole life, who's done some of the most severe weight cuts I've ever seen in my life, who knows everything T for T about nutrition and diets. And I'm going to take his advice. I ain't going to take your little fucking Instagram page advice, giving this and giving that, saying you should be doing this, you should be doing that. You need my expert advice. Who the fuck are you to call yourself an expert? I could call myself an expert. I've been weight cutting now for since I was 14, 13. I know to eat clean. I just don't preach it because I don't do it that often. I do eat clean, but I like to indulge as well. But I could go around preaching. I could create a little Instagram page now, the fitness expert and shit like this. But, you know, you just come across as a gobshite and you're waking up at 6 in the mornings and that to do this and that, and you look in terrible shape. So that's why I just literally trialed this keto experiment, the keto diet, with the drinks, and since then I'm not on keto no more. I just like the drinks. The drinks help me out for training. They make me train and push myself that little bit more. So I'm on the drinks. I bought the drinks myself. I had to go to the website, the link in bio thing, and buy them myself. And you know, since I've liked the keto, the company was like, well, Darren, come on, team up with us. And I was like, I'll team up with you then, yeah. Let's get the word out. Then from my experience and Paul's and Colin's on keto and with these keto drinks, I think it's a fucking good thing. Yeah, you're not meant to stay on it for fucking months and years, but every single person I've spoke to about keto who knows about it is like, yeah, I lost this much weight and I lost that. Yeah, for a fight, this is what I said to you in the video. For fighting, it's not the best. You know, you can't stay on for 3, 4, 5, 6 weeks. I've done 2 weeks. It was easy. I'm not on keto anymore, so like, I'm not missing out on carbs or anything. These drinks are called keto drinks or whatever. I haven't even looked properly. I just fucking put the powder in and gulp the fucking thing, do you know what I mean? But I'm just talking about these drinks now. Leave the keto diet to Paul and the experts and Healthy Box. Go down there and get yourself a slot to 25 people. But you want a keto drink, you want to get on all this ketos, blah, blah. Then the link is in the bio and you'll like it just like I do. I know you will for a fact. So that was that.